Oh, yeah.
3, 2,
Always.
1.
Do you know what time it is?
You're tuned in to the Mosh Jelton Show. Mike.
What's popping? What's shaking? What's snapping off? I was in radio mode, FM radio mode. So what's popping? What's shaking? What's going on? It's Mosh Jelton from the Mosh Jelton Show right here live on Yo Mama's Net. No, I'm joking. This is the podcast, so I don't have to get all radio-y. I am your host for the podcast, of course. My name's Mosh Jelton. I'm chilling with Beatbox Bob, Ian Buck, and Jay Skress. And we got some things to talk about. How you guys doing?
Vibing, chilling, having a good day, man.
You kicking it?
Yeah, you already know what's up.
I love it. Beatbox Bob is in the building. Jay Skress, how's it going?
It's going great. I'm excited to be here with everybody.
She's just happy to be here.
Yeah, ready for the pod.
Aw, Ian Buck.
Yeah.
What is up, my bro?
Dude, just living life.
Just living alive.
Yeah, man, been enjoying it. Just turned 22 December 15th, so 2 weeks ago. And as people keep asking me, does it feel any different now that you're 22? And the answer is, Mosh, absolutely not. I tell you, it feels exactly the same.
It's identical.
It is. It's no different.
Just give me the light. Do you know that song?
It sounds familiar, but I don't know the lyrics.
You think do you know it?
No, I'm not familiar.
What? Of course I know it.
Right?
Yeah.
Mic control if you get loud. Just give me the light. Just give me the light and pass the draw.
Oh, you're talking about that
Sean Paul.
Sean Paul.
Yeah.
How does the verse
Just give me
go?
the light
Yeah.
and pass the
Yeah.
draw.
Yeah, that's it.
Telling all the way to the floor.
Yeah.
What was another Sean Paul banger?
Temperature.
Well, I'm on the way to time, girl. I
Yeah.
will be keeping you warm. I got
The right temperature for you from the storm. All on, running right that to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be a papa, you could be tomorrow.
It makes me want to do that. Oh man, you know that one verse?
Which one?
Wanna be a bowler,
Shot caller, 20-inch blades,
only Impala. But then he goes to the verse and he's like, wanna be a bowler, diamond drop waller, blades on Impala, our team howler. Never leader, not a fouler. I don't know what he says.
No, that.
This is what he says. Trade these boys off. I'm a 20-inch Kuka buster left or right. I'm out of sight. I'm throw. I'll bounce off the modem. Either goat 'em with the grotum tangy tunes. Hop by my big body form. Man, I'm tang with the thong. Can't believe and get along. Bro, I hop by looking good. Now it's time for wood. The name misunderstood. Got money in my hood. I'm pushing big body. Can't stop me. Is it picturesque, but you're selling me a copy? I'ma roll slow, down low. I'ma roll real slow, down low. Puffing on the Optimo. I got wet hands, yeah, and rubber bands, yeah, and mans, yeah, and life, man. Wanna be a baller. Was that close?
Oh my goodness, I have no idea. It sounds
Either.
right.
It sounded good.
I
thought you were saying, I thought you were really saying it.
50% of what I said were not actual words.
I know.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
Sounds right. Like
It's-
AI made it.
Sounded somewhat
Do
familiar.
you think he wrote it to be not actual words like
Were you reading the actual lyrics just then?
I wasn't reading
No.
them. That's just what I've adopted in my brain is what they are.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just like Crossroads. So what is it? You won't be lonely. And I'm gonna miss how does the first so
I'm
goes?
gonna miss everybody.
And I'm gonna no, but see you at the crossroads.
Yeah.
You won't be lonely. If it's something I'm trying to,
Yeah.
but you
You
can
don't
try
everybody.
it. Well, I'm gonna miss everybody. I don't wanna call my man what you about to say. But a pain and just that gain ain't too deep for me to say. But a lip I can't too deep. Too many but deeper than free. Telling me why my mainframe, your Wayne, your Kenya. My hand, she working for a pain to here in front of the Lord for 24/7 days. Trying to do.
Who's play? I mean, the devil's all up in my face.
I tried to push through it, bro, but she kept coming in.
Sorry.
So the bit there was me saying the wrong
I know,
lyrics.
but then I remembered that.
But when you jump in, then it's kind of like, what's happening? You know what I'm
Couldn't
saying?
help it.
We're doing karaoke.
So
Well, I want to hear you sing Whoop 'em Gundam style.
Yeah, that one I made a vow. I made a vow to my God.
Yeah, what was this vow?
This vow was, I told God, I said, listen, there's one thing I really don't want to sing and you don't want me to. And he said, Gangnam Style. And I said, yeah. And that was the vow. It's kind of like Abraham on the mountain, bro.
I think that's I think it's for the best. Keep you safe.
He's looking out for my security, Bob. I love it.
That's fair.
All right, well, now that we're done with the crossroads, I can right here. I might as well just transition now.
Transition
right? Just
now,
give it a little transition. But you know what you did.
I'm sorry.
Read the room. So 102.5 FM The Bone, which is the number one FM radio station out here.
Right.
Everybody's heard of 102.5 FM The Bone. They've got Mike Calta in the morning, Roger and JP, but something got thrown in the monkey wrench there. So I don't know if Roger and JP are going to be back, but we're going to pretend that they're here. We've got Drew Garabo, John Senning. Great cast for talk radio, right?
Yeah.
And I was thinking, with all the shakeups and nobody knows what's going to happen there, they're just saying it's going to get shaken up. If you were to integrate one of us or some of us into shows on the Bone, if you could pick anybody from the Bone roster and the Mosh Jelton show roster,
Right.
and make a show,
Like make a show, like mix and match type deal.
where would you put Jay Skress?
Oh, geez. I think she would be really, really funny in the Johnny B show.
It's not a bad idea.
That would be hilarious. That would be a good bouncing point. It would just be great.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, Johnny B would.
I like Johnny B.
And he's like just mean enough to make gold out of it.
Yeah.
But, just nice enough to also make it cool,
Yeah, because he won't fight back like me, but it could make for some. If he's not gonna wrangle her, then it could go off the rails,
Right, but that's like where some of the funny bitness from it would happen with Johnny B anyway. He always plays the boards right and does all those wacky sound effects. He can just turn it into a thing.
I think if you put Jess with JP, I think that would be hilarious.
That would be.
Because it'd be worse than Monica. He'd be like, "What did I say?"
Well, I'm from New York, and so is he, so maybe it'd be actually good.
Yeah, but he wouldn't let you get away with all that stuff.
That's fair.
Probably.
So you got JP. I would put, all right, so if I had Beatbox Bob and I could put him on a show with some Bone people, oh man, I would say Beatbox Bob will put him with a cat named Mo.
Always.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Beatbox Bob, a cat named Mo, and maybe even Dizzy.
Oh, for sure. That would be a good blend. We'd get along well. We'd get along real well. I think me and Cat Named Mo and Spike would be a good mix too.
When you do Mo's show, and everybody knows this, Mo, I love you. You know this. Mo is the whole show. Everything else is ancillary for Mo.
Right.
So he wants a guy that's gonna just throw him the setups.
Right.
And you're good at that. So I think that would be good. Plus, you're very different from Mo.
Right. It would play for a fun dynamic.
And it would be a good back and forth. Also, I would probably throw you in there. Mo's a good one. I'd like to see you muscle Johnny B. That would be funny.
That would be great.
I'd like to see you host and Johnny B play the two chair. Johnny B's great. I love Johnny B, but imagine if you were hosting and Johnny B played the two chair.
I feel like that's a little bit of a hat on a hat, though, no? I mean, we're both, heavy, funny guys. It's like two heavy, funny guys sitting in the same room.
Yeah, but at least you can direct the content into some good stuff.
But that's a whole lot of ass right there. Bro.
I hear what you're saying.
Well, he's skinnier now.
Mo is the same one. Maybe Roger.
Oh, me and Roger would have fun just playing all sorts of games and just being able to do like hosty hammy stuff. That would be a fun power play.
He's straight edge and you kind of got the wacky. So, yeah. I mean, all right. Jess, who would you put So 102.5 FM The Bone, Tampa Bay's biggest talk radio show. We've got the Mosh Jelton show.
Yes.
Is there anything you guys are thinking that's glaring out that you're like, oh, this show would be gangster?
So I'm thinking, Buck, cat named Mo, John Sinning in the same room, and they're all talking various music and politics.
Buck, cat named Mo, and John Senning. Who's running that show?
Cat named Mo for sure.
Oh yeah.
John Sinning is the 2 chair, and Buck is the close 3.
That'd be kind of cool.
I think that'd be great, especially
a
because
clean
the
one.
age difference.
Yeah, that would be a clean one for sure. It'd be multi-generational. You guys get into tangents about Bigfoot.
Right.
You also get to talk about smooth jazz with cat named Mo. There's a huge plethora of shared things between you 3. That would be a great
I don't hate it.
And then Buck also gets to play crazy nonsense characters all the time to break up the monotony. That would be great.
I'd like to see Mike Calta host the show with Ian Buck and a cat named Mo and Carmen and John Senning and Pat.
That would be
great.
That'd be a good
That
one.
would be.
Buck would be good on that cast. Buck would be good on the Calta cast for sure.
Where are you putting people, Buck?
Man, I've been thinking about this since you brought up the topic. I haven't really pondered on it too much, but just off the top of my head, I would have to say that the dynamic you and Bob have are really good. So if there's somebody that in the on the station that would complement in a similar fashion, like you were saying, Bob being on with a cat named Mo, I think that's a very good idea. Although I think maybe incorporating some of the more undercredited members like Disney.
Bro, what are you saying? Say the words.
I am saying words, Mosh. Am I saying a lot of nothing?
What has he said so far?
He's breaking it down in a sense, I guess.
Yeah.
He was basically saying like you and me would be.
All I heard so far was Bob would do good here.
Yeah, what I heard was you and me are dynamic, and then put him with something else. I think he said
Right.
Dizzy. So like you,
All
me,
right,
and Dizzy.
Okay, so I would think that it would be very interesting, for example, because I could see, for example, a cat named Mo and Dizzy along with Bob, like you were saying, having a very interesting dynamic. And then let's say they threw you on a show. I feel like having JP as well as Drew, and I think it would make things extremely interesting in a very positive way if Calta was on there as well. Although, I think, I can fishes. Wishes are for the fishes. So we'll see how that plays. But I think that would be a very powerful dynamic.
What'd he say?
Bob, be my translator.
You, JP, Calta.
Me and JP and Calta.
Yeah,
And there was somebody else.
And Drew.
and Drew.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, you, JP, Calta.
That's a big.
That'd be, yeah.
That's a big show.
Dude, I think that would be amazing. That's all you would need is those 4 people.
Like you guys have
That'd
the
be crazy.
management.
If you gave me JP and Drew, first of all, you put me on with Drew, and that's it.
Yeah, you'd be good with Drew.
That's
me
exactly
and Drew
Yeah.
would be the classy. I would be the JP to his Roger, and that would be amazing. You put me with John Senning,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a big one.
that
That
gonna
would be really good.
hilarious.
That's a big one for
You
sure.
put me with a cat named Mo.
Yeah.
That's a full show. That's a full.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a set, dude. You can put that all over the world and make money off of that.
Exactly.
Now put me with just me, Johnny B, and Mike Calta.
Dude. That's all they need. That would be the the 3 Musketeers right there.
Yo.
I don't know.
Yo, that would be scary. There'd be
Yeah.
some situations that would be great because, like, even just all of the other stuff completely aside, and we're just talking straight up, like, 100% personality to personality and stuff like that. I feel like you guys would all butt heads at some point, and it would just get noisy and hilarious. And I think that would be great, but I don't think that that's like primetime show like it seems like it would be because of the top billing there.
I don't know. I just think you got me, Johnny B, and Mike, right? So Johnny B it's like, all right,
He's like the court jester between the two serious guys.
called him a court jester. Got him with that. No, I'm saying Johnny B's in between. I do agree with that. But then you got Mike, who's older and with it, and me, who's ready to go against him if I can. I think it would make for some fireworks. I think Johnny B hosts that show too.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Like the mediator between like this
Yeah.
guy and this guy.
Dude, and that's what they would call it, is the mediator.
The mediator.
Yeah.
And then after Johnny B had hooked up with his girl beforehand, then they'll call it the meat he ate her. Well, if you put JP, me and JP too.
Oh yeah.
See,
Yeah.
you never said the joke. It was great. Everyone loved it. You didn't even act like you said a joke because this is you just say jokes all the time.
Yeah.
Me and JP together. Give me, JP, and who would you add?
You, JP, and man, that's
I'd say Dizzy, but
Carmen.
Carmen.
Yeah.
with JP, I don't know.
Having the female aspect helps.
The female aspect helps.
Monica.
Throwing Mo in there every time always helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw
That'd
him
be
on
cool. Mo,
anything.
yeah, Mo
He's
can do
the
anything.
salt.
Yeah.
You need somebody. We need somebody. Another straight. We need a straight person that is not a super C chair. So
Like Galvin.
Ooh.
yeah,
That'd be good.
Dude.
That would be clean.
That would be clean.
You, JP, Galvin.
Me, JP, Drew.
Yo.
That's knocking on it too. And
Yeah.
then- yeah. So, I mean, anybody else got any other ones that struck their mind that they really wanted to get to?
Man. So like I was thinking, right, is if we were able to get some stuff together, you, Galvin, and John Senning, you're the host, would be one of the best shows that I can possibly imagine. Just think of the high energy that's involved between you guys.
Me, Galvin, and John Senning.
Yeah.
I'm hosting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never thought to even host.
That would be the best possible scenario for that. Are you kidding me? Because you're already a host.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really good.
If
That would be the show.
if you gave me John Senning and Mo and let me host,
Oh yeah.
then I'm gonna kill it because then I can just be I'm the mediator. That is what we really want. All right, so I just wanted to see what you guys thought
Yeah.
about the Bonecast integrating us in case it ever happens.